Hello guys, it's Jonathan. Today I'm doing another Bakugan BakuTech review, and today we have Hammer Cannon. So this is a bit of an older BakuTech that I've been wanting to do a review on for a while now, but well, we're just now getting to it. So yeah, you can see I like the cross parts here. They have like the 0-1 design. I mean, it has a kind of a robotic design, so it makes sense. See some metal pieces. It's Pyrus, of course. And yeah, let's go ahead and open this thing up. Make sure I'm focused somewhat. Opens up like this. There are no manual parts, which is always very, very nice. And I might be able to kind of see there. 580 Gs. So not a ton of G power, but nothing terrible. So it has some built-in metal, of course, the tail, which is very nice because it does add some weight onto the card. And then there's the hammer piece up here, which comes out, and this was actually meant to be like this ultimate attack type when it released. The idea was that this part was going to just fly out and smack a Bakugan off of a card. This doesn't work too well. Maybe against some of the older ones that aren't that heavy, it might kind of work, I guess, but like, a lot of the time you'd have to get something right on the edge of the card for this to actually push them off, so it wasn't the most effective gimmick, but it's a gimmick nonetheless, I suppose. The main issue is that this thing, I think that they just didn't want to make it too strong, so they kind of counterbalanced by giving it a pretty average spring. It just kind of, yeah, I mean, you could see it doesn't come out that quickly, just, yeah, nothing crazy. Now this is like a Kachiagel or Budagil tier spring. This thing would be busted, but unfortunately it does not. It's a pretty okay Bakugan. If you swap out these for metal, you can get some decent weight on this guy, because I would say the metal on the built-in metal is pretty good with the two cross pieces also swapped out with metal, because you have a pretty heavy attack type, at least for one of the older ones. Honestly, this Bakugan, there isn't much to say about it because it's just kind of okay. But yeah, so for my personal score, I'm going to give this thing a 8 out of 10 because I actually like this thing quite a bit. I like the hammer design. It's like a literal hammer. That's why it's called Hammer Cannon. I don't know, I just think it's cool. It doesn't have a crazy design, but I just really like this thing a lot. Competitive score, I'm going to say a 5 out of 10. I feel like this thing does have some decent attack potential, but I feel like there still isn't much of a reason to why you'd want to use this over something else like Flare Dragon even, which was the first BakuTech. I don't think it quite really has enough merit to be to be used over it. I mean, you could. I mean, it's not like a terrible option, but like, it just kind of exists. Its gimmick just doesn't hold up. And it was never great to begin with. It's just kind of okay because it does have a decent bit of metal, but there isn't a whole lot else with this guy. I mean, he's kind of, I guess, bulky-ish, so he's a little bit more defense to him, but like, he's nothing great. He's just very, very middle of the road. Not the worst BakuTech by far, but also he is Pyrus, and Pyrus is very oversaturated with BakuTech, so there isn't much of a reason to use this guy. But yeah, that's going to about do it for this review. Pretty short one, but that's probably the next few are going to be. So anyways, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.